Hey there, Virgo, and welcome to your week of June 21st, 2021 tarot reading. I'm about to hit you up with a general vibe card here, and then we're going to do a 4-card spread, past, present, future, and an outcome, and clarifiers for all those cards. Hopefully everything's going good, Virgo. But before we get into this is a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember, if you have to force something, it's probably poop. So, if you have to force a fart, it's probably poop. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to make something stretch to the way you want it to, right? So let's see what we got for your general vibe card here, Virgo. Sorry to put that image in your head to start this, but we've got the Crow Spirit card here, which is saying co-create with Spirit. So co-create with the universe, co-create with what the world's offering you, right? I'm not necessarily a person that believes in like higher powers, spirits, divines, all that stuff. I'm not a psychic, a medium, clairvoyant, or whatever, right? I don't speak with angels or nothing, but I do believe in like working with what you're given, right? Like working with the hand you're dealt. I think maybe some of us got to work a bit harder to get to where we want to get to. All right, like some of us are dealt a pretty bad hand in life, but that just means we got to work harder, and that means when we get to where we want it to, it's going to be more satisfying. So just work with what you got this week, right? Like don't try to make something happen that you can't make happen, right? As long as you're getting like 1% better and getting 1% closer to your dreams, your goals, that's the important thing, Virgo, right? So let's see what we got here for your spread. Before we do, though, remember you can always leave a comment down below about where in your chart do you have Virgo. And you can also come back next week and leave a comment or whenever about if this video resonated and if things kind of went a little according to plan here. So I like I like to read comments about that kind of stuff. So let's see what we got for you here, Virgo. So in your past, Virgo, we got the Page of Wands. So you might have met a Page of Wands recently. Could be you're in Page of Wands energy. It's just, you're kind of gathering information about, this new idea that's in your head, this sort of spark of creativity. Oh, excuse me. This could be anything from like, you got a new idea about like a career or a path you want to go to, a hobby, maybe you're interested in some arts or something you want to pursue. Could be love, could be, like I said, a career or something like that. Or you could have just recently met someone who is sort of in the planning stages of that too. In your present, we got Taurus showing up, the Hierophant. The Hierophant's kind of boring. The Hierophant's all about kind of just doing what everyone else does and stuff. So what I see here with that is that if you're the one that's kind of in that mode of making a plan about those things you're passionate, you desire about, if this is like a business, for example, do what other people do. Sean Cannell, he's a YouTuber, sort of like video tech expert guy, the one who got me into YouTube, and he talks about how success leaves clues. And you just look to people who are successful in whatever is you're into, and just kind of follow them and see like what is the common thread through like those most popular people, those most influential people, and see like, oh, this is how they started. That's where I should start because that's the most likely path to success. And that's what I'm seeing here with the Hierophant. Is like, just follow that. Like if you are in, like if you want to start a YouTube channel about cooking, find the most popular cooking channels on YouTube and just see what do all of them do, right? And put your own spin on it, of course, but like just see what they do. What is the common thread with them? So I like that. In your future, we got the Page of Pentacles. So again, more gathering here. With the Page of Pentacles, it's more of a material, financial world. They're kind of making a plan when it comes to like money, what they can afford, like upgrades on like their home or their car or whatever. So it seems like you're very much in an information gathering phase here. Like we say, co-create with Spirit, like the Crow Spirit says. Like you need to be kind of like working with what you got. Start planning, start looking ahead, but like make sure like that's feasible with what you have now. So maybe, like I say, maybe you're seeing those successful clues there with those with those people, those creators that you're interested in going into that market. And it's like right now, maybe you should invest in like some education for that. Like go find like somebody that's offering a course about that, or find like a channel. Like I was talking to Taurus about Masterclass and how they offer a bunch of courses from like experts. Like if you're looking to write a book, Neil Gaiman teaches a course on how to write a novel, right? Or about characters and such, right? So you can do all sorts of stuff like that. There's plenty of options. So just kind of look at that and see what might be the best one for you. And lastly, for an outcome card, we got the Hangman here. Hangman's all about like a new perspective, like taking on a new perspective. It's also about, like you see here, there's that sort of glow around his head, and that's like the sort of what's the word I'm looking for? It's sort of like blessings and sort of enlightenment that the Hangman has gained from this new perspective. Maybe before you were thinking like you couldn't do this, or maybe before you were thinking that this wasn't something that someone like you does, or someone, you know, like only special people rise up, right? Like, and have this kind of success. But maybe you gain perspective and you're like, no, actually I can do this. Like, this isn't a pipe dream. Like, I could actually feasibly do this. Like, if I just put the work and put the time in. I certainly didn't think I'd ever be on YouTube, because I thought, oh, you know, that only happens for like charismatic people and stuff like that. But like, look at me now, Ma. You know, like I'm getting along, even though the progress is slow and steady, but I didn't think I'd be here. So here we are. So we will get you some clarifiers here for you in this Virgo. But before we do, if you could leave a like down below, that helps out the channel a lot. You can also subscribe and hit that bell icon if you haven't already, and you'll get notified when I upload videos that you want to see. You also share the video with other Tauruses out there, other Virgos out there, or whoever you feel like. You can share it with some Tauruses too, why not? And you can also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and see what all might be coming for you in the week ahead. Hopefully everything's going good there too. So let's see what we got for you. What we got for you, Taurus. That one really wanted to come out, but I'm going to give it another chance here. See if it'll pop out on its own this time. All right, so let's see what we got, Taurus. Clarifying the Page of Wands, we got the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is all about getting somewhere in a way you didn't expect, right? The person here thought these 3 cups would lead them across that river into that town in the distance, but that's not the case. They've been knocked over. That didn't work out. But if they turn around, they still have 2 cups, so everything's not lost. But there's also that bridge there that also leads across to the town that they want to get to. So they're getting there in a way they didn't expect. So I feel like here, it's like these, maybe you've been thinking about pursuing this for a long time, and, you know, maybe you've tried other avenues and they haven't worked out for you. And now it's like maybe something solid is presenting itself. Maybe this video is that kind of like wake up call for you to be like, oh, okay, no, I can do this another way. I didn't think of doing it, right? So hopefully that's going to help you out. Clarifying the Hierophant, we got the Judgment card. Judgment is you've made a decision, and now this is you enacting that decision, right? So this is how everybody else does it, and you've decided that this is what you want to do. Now this is you actually taking the action to be like, do the research, put the time in to see like, how can I do this? So I like that a lot. That's really awesome. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about self-imposed restrictions. So you might be thinking here, like you've been putting some restrictions on yourself. Maybe you need to put some restrictions on yourself. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Maybe with this clarifying the Page of Pentacles, you just need to put a budget on yourself, right? Or, you know, like maybe you're looking at like a class or an online course or something, and it's like, okay, I want to pay for it all in one go, or you could pay for it in like monthly installments for like a year, and it's like, okay, will that fit my budget, and try to work around that. Or maybe you need to cut out some things so you can pursue what you want, so that you know, put those restrictions on yourself so that you don't go willy-nilly, but you can put money and invest in your future. So that's really good. Clarifying the Hangman, we got the Seven of Wands. So people like are gonna tell you that, you know, whatever this is you're after isn't good for you. But the Seven of Wands is saying defend your position, right? You got a new perspective. Like I say, you might have thought before you couldn't do this, and now you're thinking, yeah, maybe I can actually. This doesn't seem as crazy as I thought. Like, I didn't think I'd ever do YouTube, but it didn't seem as crazy once I started thinking about it and started looking up like how you do it and stuff. I was like, I can do this. And now look, here I am. And this could be you too, but in your own arena that you're going into, right? And when you get critics like I did, I got people telling me I can never do it, you know, telling me like, you know, this is just stupid. Why are you wasting your time? But like, here I am. Like, I've made an impact on a lot of people's lives, up to like a lot of people, more than I ever thought I would. And because I defended my position, and you should defend your position too. I feel like this new change in perspective, and you'll see how things are, like how this is entirely possible. Defend your position. You're gonna have critics. Like, that's no doubt. You're gonna have critics no matter what you do in your life. But this is like this. The Seven of Wands is saying, defend your position. Like, don't let the critics get to you. Pursue what you want, what you're passionate about. So, I like that a lot. Virgo, I want to call you Taurus there again. But that is all I got for you this week. Remember, you can leave a like down below. You can subscribe, hit the bell icon, share this video with other Virgos or whoever you want. You can check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs after this, see what all might be coming for you in the week ahead. And I hope to see you, Virgo, in the next video.